Hey everyone, welcome back to Design, Create, Inspire. Thank you for joining me on another beautiful day, and I am excited to share with you a new series. So if you've been following along, I've been doing the ARE series for a while now, like almost a year, which has been incredible and really valuable to a lot of people, so they've told me. Specifically for obviously people taking the exams and students. But I'm going to be starting another series called, essentially a sustainability series. So I don't know why I call them series. I guess it just like helps me compartmentalize them. But this one is going to be perfect if you're taking the AREs, but it's also going to be geared for homeowners who are looking to create a sustainable home environment, or maybe you're interested in building a sustainable home. You could just be anyone who's, wanting to build a better life. So this series is going to be all about ways to build sustainably, live sustainably, all that good stuff. I'm going to still be doing the ARE series. There's a couple more I want to be come out in that series. But I do want to start implementing some other series as well. So it's a little bit more, geared to more people. But at the same time, I, still love helping the people who are in the process of becoming architects. So if that's you and there's something specific you want me to go over, let me know. So it's not like the end of the AREs, but segueing a little bit. With that said, I'm also going to be having some other series that are a little bit more geared towards homeowners. But again, also it's like if you are wanting to start your own architecture firm, all this information will be prevalent too. Like, what does it cost to build a home? What are architecture fees like? All that good stuff. So that is to come in, throughout this season, even though I'm not really doing seasons, but just to give you an idea. So today, to start off this sustainability series, I'm going to keep it kind of brief, but I want to talk about 5 ways to make your home healthier today. So this is not necessarily something that you have to build a new home for or is really expensive. It's like super easy items that you can implement into your daily life, into your home, literally today that you're watching this, to make your environment healthier and in the end happier. I was gonna say with that, sorry, I got sidetracked in my head and so forgot what I was gonna say, but healthier and happier, because a lot of times when we create more healthier environments, sustainable environments, it helps with the psychological happiness and psychological mental health as well. So it's always good to remember it's a very holistic approach to create sustainable lifestyle. So the number one, and this is one I implement all the time. If you follow me on social media, you know I am a big plant lover. I like to say we live on a farm. We live in San Diego, but still it's like my little urban farm. But so number one is to decorate with plants. House plants are incredible for not only making your space beautiful, but also for creating really good indoor air quality. So there's specific plants that you can look up, and I will have some in the blog post that are specifically designed to help purify the air. Some are, better at it than others, and also there's some that are really easy to take care of. So those are the ones that you definitely want, especially if you have areas in your home that don't get a lot of light, like if it's on the north side of the home or there's not a lot of windows. There's still plant options that you can incorporate in your space to make it beautiful and healthy. So a couple examples of some plant species are pothos. Those are one of my favorite aloe vera, snake plants. Snake plants and pothos you literally could keep in like a dark closet, and I swear they will thrive. So those are a couple. I will, like I say, post it in the blog, some more specific. But yeah, I'm wanting to keep some of these podcast episodes or YouTube videos a little shorter to make them more digestible. So if you ever want to like dive a little bit deeper, you can go onto the blog. Okay, number 2. This is fairly simple. It's perfect for spring cleaning, but reorganize and declutter. So obviously clutter and, packed in things creates a lot of dust. It's a lot of places for dust and mites to live, which in the end doesn't create good indoor air quality. There's also a lot of mental health benefits of decluttering. I talk a lot about this in my minimalism video and when I talk about the minimalism challenge and how you can become a minimalist, what that means, how that doesn't necessarily mean, you have to live in a cardboard stark box. You can live very vibrantly and still minimalist. So if you haven't checked out that video, definitely check that out. But decluttering, reorganizing, making your space really fresh is super helpful. It's also great in a sustainability sense because you know where things are. And so you're less likely to consume more because you know where to find things rather than like, oh, I don't know where the scissors are. Oh, I'll just order some more on Amazon. And then you have like 50 pairs of plastic scissors around the house. So just a really random example, but sometimes that's happened to us. So that's why that popped into my head. Okay, number 3, filter your water. So this is a really big one for health, and it's more than just your drinking water. Your shower head water is really important too to be filtered. There's chlorines and everything that are in our tap water, especially here in San Diego. It's pretty harsh. So filtering out those helps with breathing, helps with absorbing into our skin. It helps with what we're eating and obviously drinking. So investing in like a simple kitchen faucet filter, a shower head filter, not that expensive. You could go also on like the extreme where you could do like a Kangen system, Kangen, I'm not sure how you pronounce it. I always said Kangen, but I've heard it different. But those are incredible where you can actually change up the pH of your water, and you can use that for cleaning, or you can do more alkaline water. So that's another option, but that is a really you can make it a very simple, affordable option or kind of a high-end one, depending on what you want to do. Okay, number 4, this one's kind of, it's like kind of simple, but some people don't really think about it, but using your range hood fan when you are cooking. So this also helps with grease and cleanup, but it's also really great for indoor air quality. There's been recent studies shown that if you have a gas stove, that it actually is emitting gas like all the time, and it's not healthy. So California is going away from natural gas appliances. So environmental wise, that is more sustainable, but even for health. So especially now hearing that, if you have a gas stove, it could always be leaking a little bit that we're breathing in. So putting on those range hoods when you are cooking, getting out any of like some, particles or gases that are coming in are really helpful. Switching to electric, I guess, is better. It's hard because I'm a cook. I love my gas stove. So it's like not the same as going, not the same to go electric, but you kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Okay, number 5, swap out finishes and furniture for healthy finishes, healthier options. So this could be, you know, if you have a lot of plastic in your place, switching that for real materials, woods, fabrics that are not, I don't know, you kind of want to minimize fabrics in a way, not a lot of carpets. If you have a lot of throw rugs, making sure they're clean, or even getting rid of throw rugs. I know that's kind of like especially as a designer, people love the throw rugs, but we recently got rid of we have hardwood floor. We recently got rid of our throw rug in our living room. And at first it felt like really stark and almost like, wait, did we just move in? And I'm like, okay, well, we'll get another one. We haven't gotten another one, and I seriously love it. It's so easy to clean. It like rugs just get so gross and dirty. If you have carpet throughout, it gets super gross. It's not good to breathe all the time. So switching out materials like that, if possible. Of course, if it's something like fixed carpet, it's a little bit harder or more expensive, not as easier that you could do today. But even stuff like your shower curtain, if you have a plastic shower curtain, switching that out for like a linen or cotton, it seriously makes a difference. And at first, especially if you're not used to this sort of lifestyle or thought process, it can seem either extreme or it can seem like a lot of work. But if you do a little bit at a time, eventually you are, first of all, shocked at how much plastic you can actually have in a house and how much not great materials you can harbor. But then eventually it's amazing. Like probably 10 years ago, we switched out a lot of our plastic containers, and we decanted, is that the right word? Decanted all of our like dry goods in our pantry. And at first it was a ton of work, you know, got big mason jars, it was kind of expensive. Now, seriously, love it. Like I'll never go back. Everything is visual, like you can see it, it's beautiful, but it's also super healthy. Things aren't sitting in plastic or, you know, bugs can't get to it. So there's a lot of different ways that you can go about this. The paints you're using, making sure that they're low or no VOCs. So there's a lot of different options, but maybe just going around your house today and like seeing where you can see some plastics or something that could easily be replaced for like glass or something not harmful. That's like, you know, also Tupperware is like that. So if you have a bunch of plastic Tupperware, switching that out for glass, it is such a big difference. It's amazing. And you definitely never, ever, ever want to heat anything in plastic. That's like a whole nother topic that I'm not qualified to talk about because I'm not a, you know, scientist or whatever, but I've read some incredible studies. There's some incredible people out there talking about how this can affect a lot of things. So if you're heating stuff, heat it in glass, get some glass Tupperware. Yeah, I think this topic, it's funny to kind of talk about a little bit because it's such a segue from what I have been used to talking about, because I'm used to talking about like Aries and technicalities of exams and all that stuff. So switching over to something like this feels a little, I don't know, different, but it's fun. And, you know, it's kind of lighthearted, easy, quick, just 5 simple switches you can make today. Let me know if this is something that you're interested in, if this was helpful at all, if this was kind of like, well, yeah, duh, no brainers, or if you actually learned something. It's always helpful for me to hear what is helpful for you so that I can bring more of that content. Again, I have other ones that I'm going to be coming out of soon about sustainability, like how to design your home in a sustainability, with sustainability at the forefront, how to use the earth to create a more healthy and comfortable home, all that kind of stuff. So I hope you're having an amazing day, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye.